Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, everybody's doing okay. Today is Saturday, September the 12th, 2020. And once again, I am here at our 5K tennis shop. But as you know, if you follow our channel, when we have hurricanes or tropical weather coming our way, I always like to follow it. So we're going to get right into it and hopefully make this kind of short and sweet. So this is the current projected path of what is soon to be tropical storm or a Category 1 Hurricane Sally. So we are located right where the blue dot is, and that is Dauphin Island, Alabama, off of the coast of Alabama. So you can see where the projected path at this point is taking the storm, and it's not very far away, right off the tip of Florida at this point. So when these storms get this close and they brew up or get stirred up, this quickly, the cones usually are kind of more narrow than they are if the storm was further away. So I always talk about these storms in terms of quadrants, whether it's the left front or the right front quadrant. So what I'll do is I'll draw 4 quadrants right next to where this prediction or this forecasted cone has it coming near shore. So let's say that this storm takes its current course. I do think that this storm will move a little bit more to the north and to the east sooner. So I think this storm might come up around this way. There is a front that the storm may run into a little bit sooner than anticipated. So if we drew quadrants, the right front quadrant is generally the worst part of that storm, and that's where we would be located. My fellow weather forecaster, per se, Mike Eder, is in coastal Mississippi, and once again, he let me know about this storm coming. So, Mike, this video is for you, but let me drop my pen here real quick, and let's shift over to some of the predictive models on SpaghettiModels.com. I'm always a big fan of Mike's weather page. So let's go here. I'm sorry I didn't have this pre-prepared. We're doing a tennis show here soon, and I wanted to get this done first. So first of all, let's look at the current track from the National Hurricane Center. Let me enlarge this. So even the National Hurricane Center has this storm becoming a Category 1 hurricane around 8 o'clock Monday night. I'll pull my pen back out, and again, we're located right in this area here. Mike, just to my left, just where that H is at 8 a.m. Tuesday morning. So this thing is coming. Once again, we have a tropical storm heading in our direction. Now, this one is moving relatively slow. It's moving west-northwest at 9 miles per hour. It has now entered the Gulf of Mexico just off the western tip of Florida. And with these Gulf waters, mid-80s, I honestly think it's hotter than 80 degrees. Right outside of my back door is a canal that sits on the Gulf of Mexico, actually the bay side of this island, and it has to be around 87. We have crab traps back there, and when we pull those traps out, I mean, the crabs are literally hot to touch, and the trap is literally hot to touch. So the only really uncertainty at this point is what happens as you see the projected path turn into kind of a big circle. And let me pull that up. And this area, which is really kind of irrelevant because that's after landfall anyway. So it looks like if this is a Category 1 hurricane, and I think it will become that, it looks like we're definitely, and I mean definitely at this point, going to become rather intense weather here on Dauphin Island. So everyone here that watches these videos on Dauphin Island or coastal Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama, all the way into, the very eastern part of Louisiana should keep this one in mind. I haven't checked the tide charts yet at this point to find out what our tides are anticipated to be at landfall of this hurricane, but here you can see the wind probabilities, and again, I'll pull it up, we are right in this area here. I should have used a different color. I think I can change that. Let's see if that works a little bit better. So we're right in this area. So even the National Hurricane Center is predicting tropical storm or hurricane force winds right where we are. So what's the intensity models? What do they look like? Precipitation forecast you can see here, and you can once again see where we are. It looks like we might get 5 or 8 inches of rain, which means I'm going to have a lot of tennis court to clean. But let's check out the spaghetti models as a whole. So they're kind of all over the place in a sense, but not in a very wide area. We are right in the middle of these forecasted models. But I think most importantly, we want to look at intensity. So these are intensity models. The intensity models currently, some of them, there's 2 of them that predict this thing potentially getting into a Category 2 hurricane. That would be really interesting. The Category 1 models are pretty much in unison, so it looks like most all these models, with the exception of a few outliers, have this storm becoming a Category 1 hurricane. So depending on high tide, and if anybody in comments wants to let me know when high tide is expected, we can correlate with that with landfall to determine what the storm surge may end up being. So this is definitely one that, again, it was kind of picked up a couple of days ago as a depression, 19L, as you can see, and it was predicted to stay kind of a low-grade tropical storm. Again, the heat of that Gulf of Mexico, accompanied with slower movement at 9 miles per hour. It's going to be a rough couple of days, if not just rainfall, but I think this one, and I've been wrong before, hey, so does the Weather Channel and everybody else, but I think that we're pretty much assured at this point, only a couple days away, that we are going to get some weather here. This is kind of a dated picture here on the current radar. I don't know if I'm able to pull that up from here. I'll try. Let's see if I'm lucky to get it, because that one looked to be yesterday's. So let's see if I can get this. Okay, I'll deal with that. Let's see if I can get a current live loop. Okay, yes, we can. So what's it going to do? What's it going to do? All right, so you can see right here, the center of circulation is moving just off the tip of southern Florida. Let me pull up my pen again. The track is going to take this off to the west and to the northwest. Again, the right front quadrant of these storms is the most intense. So again, everyone here on the Gulf Coast, I'm going to say from, Gulf Shores, Alabama, westward towards the eastern portion of Louisiana, should definitely get ready, make some preparations, bring your lawn or your yard furniture inside. We live here right on the water and have stuff under our house, which is on stilts, so we'll get that stuff out of the way. But keep your eyes on this one, everybody. There's not much time to really react to it at this point. You have a couple of days. Let me see if I can actually, for the last thing, and I'll let you guys go, let me see if I'm able to pull up the landfall predictions. Hold on. Where is that? Okay, here it is. Sorry about that. So here's the landfall time and predictions. So let's pull my pen back up. So let's see, Saturday at 8 p.m. It should be right to the Gulf. Sunday at 8 a.m. Sunday 8 p.m. So it looks like sometime early Monday morning it will make landfall, but Sunday evening, which is tomorrow evening, so we don't have a lot of time at all. But Sunday evening, I think the weather will start going downhill around this neck of the woods, so I hope to be out there in it. So everybody be safe. I will start filming live stuff if I can do it live. Sometimes I lose my live signal when the cloud cover comes in, but I will definitely try to get out in it and get some good weather videos once it begins. I said that for the past one. I think it was Laura or Marco, I can't remember, and it just never happened. But this storm, again, is predicted to come our way, and not uncertainty at this point. So watch this one. The only thing I don't like about nightfall landfalls is that it's hard to get good video outside and get it clear. But nonetheless, I do have some lights outside, and I have been under that house. You can check some previous videos where landfall has come at night for some big storms and literally had to hold on to ropes down there to stand up. So keep your eyes on this one. Much love, everyone. Be safe, and keep your eyes on the weather, and I'll see you guys soon. So take care.